We want to check there now with Peter Dyga. He's the president and CEO, Associated Builders and Contractors for the Florida East Coast chapter. Peter, thank you for your time, first off.
You're welcome. Thank you.
First thing, from your perspective, what is it about, or describe what this significant of an event is, especially when it comes to a building that really, for the most part, is not that old?
Right. And if I could just start with, obviously all our prayers, thoughts, and efforts right now really need to be with the rescue and recovery effort. But eventually, within the week or within days, I know attention, if not already, will turn to the why of this. And we all want to know why. And really, the only thing I can really offer is this is everyone here in South Florida knows there are literally thousands of buildings this height or higher, probably millions in the world, and this type of event just does not happen. Buildings, regardless of how old they are not built or designed or engineered to collapse or to come down unless you intend them to, because of old age or whatnot. So this is really a catastrophic event, obviously, of biblical proportions. People are going to be afraid. It's the tendency of people, and I just want to reassure people, this is just an extraordinary event. You do not have any reason to worry about the building you live in or anything else. It's going to be years, quite frankly, of discovery and learning, everything from the original design and structural work to the engineering calculations to the building and quality of craftsmanship to the maintenance to the HOA records to what work was being done on the building now and why. I mean, this is going to be so much that's going to be entailed in finding out the why that it's unfortunately not going to come quickly.
Now, it's very interesting that you say that. It kind of mirrors what the Surfside mayor was saying when he says that this just does not happen. This is such a rare event. You have a higher likelihood of getting hit by lightning. So we are aware of that. We're also aware that the building's quite young for South Florida standards. This is not a building built in the 20s, 30s, or the 40s. This is a building from the 80s. 40 years ago. And Glenna also brought in the fact that you have to do recertification for a 40-year-old building. So does that give you any clues into any possible problems?
Well, I can feel pretty confident in saying that there's probably going to be multiple things contributing. This just does not happen without this concurrence of probably of multiple things happen to make this a tragedy. And who knows what those things will be, but it will probably end up being a combination of things, unfortunately. And you're right. I mean, the buildings are just, regardless of this age or even older, I mean, literally in New York City, there are thousands of buildings older than this, and all over the world. This is just, again, you can't stress enough, people do not overreact or fear, that the structures around us are unsafe or that this is going to happen to you, all right? You have complete confidence, and discovering about exactly what happened here is going to be, a long process, unfortunately. I know we all want answers today and now, but it's just going to be a long time coming. There's going to be many, many lawsuits, and the building department, for sure, on Surfside, the county are I'm sure, going to have they have a lot of the records, and they're going to be involved, obviously, in extensive investigations. So there's no doubt in my mind there's multiple things probably contributed to this. And then I think I heard the mayor, talk about, you just don't know. You don't know if there's a sinkhole or some weakness or shifting in the ground. We just don't know at this point. Let's keep our focus, obviously on recovering and rescuing any survivors, and then start the long process of deliberately and methodically trying to find out what happened here.
Well, we'll certainly keep an eye on that long process. Peter, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.